I bet you've seen videos of people claiming to have the best build in 2K23, but I promise you, they are lying. This right here and what I'm going to be showing y'all in this video is the best build you can possibly make in this game. So if you want to know how to make this build, watch the end of this video. You won't regret it. What's good, YouTube? Y'all been begging me for this build on my streams, on my TikTok, in my comments. Y'all have literally been begging me for this build, so I got y'all today. Now, before I get into this video at all, I just want to ask y'all to like and sub on this video and turn on the post notifications because it helps me out tremendously. I'm trying to get monetized on here. That would help me out so much, man. So if you guys could do that, you don't even know, it would help me out so much. But before I show y'all how to make this build, I'm going to show y'all what this build is like and what it's like in game, just so you guys get a feel of how it actually will be before you make it. Now, if we look at all the attributes here, I'm obviously a 99 overall, and you could just see how crazy this build is. You get amazing defensive stats, you get an 86 three-pointer, 87 ball handle, and all the contact dunks in the game with a 92 driving dunk. This build gets a 78 speed, an 80 acceleration, 70 strength, 82 vertical, and 92 stamina. And with Gym Rat, you get +4 to all of those attributes, so this build can guard anybody, finish in the paint no matter who's there, and just cook up any defender that there is. So now you guys see what the build is like on paper, but let me just show you guys what it's like in game. Wait, I swear I did. Oh my gosh, big steals. Oh my gosh. Give me that. Let's go. Give me that. Let's go.
Yes.
Come on.
Good defense. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Done. Can you shoot? Can you shoot in this build? That's what we want to know.
Can I shoot? Is that even a question? Is that,
I don't know, Mr. Simmons.
Question, man.
I don't know, Mr. Simmons.
Is that even a question? Like, can I shoot? Is that even a question, man? Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice, man. If you guys don't know me very well, I don't like to sit here and waste y'all time by talking about this build too much, so we're just gonna get right into it. But before I do, one last time, all I ask is that you guys like and subscribe and turn on the post notifications. If everyone does that and watches to the end of this video, it would help me out so much. I'm on the grind to get it monetized, and I'm getting very close. So if every single one of y'all does that, you guys don't even know, it would help me out so much. Without further ado, let's hop right into this build. The first thing you're going to want to do is put the position to point guard. Unless you are a big or like a popper or anything like that, almost every single build you make is going to want to be on the point guard position, because this year you can go up to 6'9" on point guards and they just get the best attributes, the best badges. Everything is the best on point guard. So you definitely want to go point guard. The handness obviously does not matter. I go with left hand this year. I used to go right, but I've been going left hand and I'm liking it. So I'm going to go with left hand, but it's up to you. And jersey number, once again, obviously doesn't matter. My favorite number is 27, fun fact. But obviously, once again, doesn't matter. So you can choose whatever you want. Now for the physicals, our height is going to be 6'9". You saw it in the title. You saw it in the thumbnail. I probably said it a couple times this video as well. But 6'9" are the best build in the game. They get the best attributes. They get the best badges. There's also 6'8" and 6'7" and all that. But 6'9" are just above all else. They're the best builds in the game, and that's how you just get the best attributes and everything. It's just how the game works. It's crazy, but yeah. And then for our weight, we're going to want to go with 194 pounds. That's how you get the best speed, all the best attributes, all the best physicals. So you definitely going to want to put that at 194. You could try something else. You could experiment on your own. But if you want the build that I have, you definitely want to put it to 194. And for our wingspan, we're going to go with 7'4". Like I said, this build gets all the contact dunks in the game, which you need a 92 driving dunk for. And now we have a 97. Our three-point shot, 86, which is plenty. Trust me, I shoot great on this game. And then our ball handle is an 87, which is still plenty. And then the biggest part about this build, a sleeper part about this build, is our defense. It's crazy, and especially with the high wingspan, we're going to be getting all the steals, all the blocks, all the rebounds, everything we need. And body shape, just like our number and our handedness, doesn't matter. I think I went built or whatever on my first build. I'm going to go with solid just because I think it looks the best, but like I said, just choose whatever you like. Now, with all that out of the way, I'm going to show you all the attributes. Now, I know I showed you guys the attributes on the player card earlier, but now I'm going to show you guys how to upgrade them and which ones you want to upgrade first, which order you want to upgrade them, and all of that. So So the first thing you want to upgrade is your driving dunk. And like I said, you get all the contact dunks in the game, which you need a 92 driving dunk for. So we're going to put that up to a 92. And then for our driving layup, we're going to put that up to a 74. And then finally, we're going to put our close shot up to a 57. And for the last thing in finishing, we're going to put up our standing dunk to an 80. That'll give us all the finishing we need, all the finishing badges we need, and everything you need to get contacts and all of that. After finishing, we're going to move on to the shooting category. First thing we want to upgrade in our shooting is our 3-point. And like I said multiple times, our 3-point is going to be an 86. So we're going to upgrade that right now. And that'll bring up our free throw as well as our mid-range. And so we're going to want to put our mid-range up to a 76. And then once we're done that, we're done in the finishing category. You get 21 finishing badges, which is plenty. You get Agent 3, you get Amped, Corner Specialist, Blinders, Green Machine, you know, Limitless Range. Everything you need for shooting you get, even with just 21, and everything you need to be able to upgrade all of those, everything you want, you'll have. So you'll have a bunch of leeway to upgrade all of that. And with an 86 3-pointer, 76 mid-range, you'll have everything you need to green all your shots, and it'll be super easy. Now, after the shooting, we're going to move on to the playmaking category. For playmaking, first thing we want to upgrade is our speed with ball. We're just going to max that out to a 76. That brings our pass accuracy up as well as our ball handle. But obviously, we're going to put up our ball handle even more. So we're going to put that to an 87. This way, you get all the best SIGs that you need for even just tall guards. And so you'll have some great SIGs to use, you know, like Luka Doncic move and step back. One of my favorite moves in the game. AI step back, an overpowered move for years in 2K. And then finally, we're going to upgrade our pass accuracy to a 75 on next gen. If you upgrade this build and make this build on next gen with a 75 pass accuracy, you get LeBron pass style, which is the fastest pass style in the game. So you definitely want to have that. But on current gen, there are no pass styles, but 75 pass accuracy is still great, and is definitely, you don't want to go anything under that. Otherwise, your passes will be too slow. So you don't want slow passes in this game, especially as a guard. So I definitely recommend going up to a 75. Now, after playmaking, we're going to move on to defensive and rebounding. And the first thing we want to upgrade in that category is our interior defense. As you saw earlier, we're going to put that up to a 70. This helps us get stops in the paint, chase downs, blocks, and just intimidator stops to stop people from just putting the ball up over us. And then after that, we're going to upgrade our perimeter defense to an 86. This will help us get stops on the perimeter, obviously get those contests, get steals, get bumps, all of that, and stop people from rim running and all that. And then after that, one of the most important things in this game, even though you don't have to have it high, but you definitely want to have it, is our steal. And we're going to put that up to a 79. Steals are super overpowered on this game. If you know, you have played this game and you figured that out for yourself already, steals are super overpowered on this game. Even if you have unpluckable on, you will get ripped all the time. So having a steal is almost a necessity in this game. So this gives you glove as well as it gives you interceptor. So you'll be able to get all the steals that you need and be able to get all the stops and just get the ball back from the other team. But like I said, you don't really need it that high. So having it at a 79 is just around perfect. You don't go too overboard, but you still get what you need. Now, after your steal, we're going to upgrade our block. And this is super important. You definitely want to have a high block in this game, or at least up to an 81, which is what we are putting it at. An 81 allows you to get anchor, and anchor is a super important badge, probably the most important defensive badge in this game, because once you have anchor on, you're actually able to, you know, actually be able to use chase down, because if you just have chase down, it will not work. But once you have anchor on, you'll be able to get all the blocks and chase downs that you need to get. And as we know, rim running is crazy on this game, so you definitely want to be able to get all those chase downs. So like I said, if you just have chase down on, you won't be able to actually get chase downs unless you have anchor. So anchor is super important. So you want to make sure your block is up to an 81. And then your offensive rebound, you're not going to upgrade this much. So we're just going to leave that as is for now. And then your defensive rebound, as you saw earlier, we're also going to upgrade that to an 81. And as you upgrade that, it brings your offensive rebound up to a 41 as well, which is what we're going to leave it at. So on this build, you get 17 defensive badges, but on current gen, you can actually get the potential up to 9 plus 9 badges across the board if you do the challenges and quests right. So, you know, even with 17 badges, you'll still be chilling, but if you do those challenges, you could add on to that as well. Now that we're done with all the actual attributes, we're going to move on to the final category, which is physicals. And the first thing we're going to upgrade is our speed. We're going to put that to a 78, which, you know, is plenty on this game. If you don't know, the main thing you want as a guard is your speed with ball. So we max that out. And also you're going to want to have your acceleration. But with speed, basically all your speed is for defense and dexing off ball. So with a 78, you'll have plenty for that. I promise I play on this build literally every single day, and 78 is plenty speed. On a 6'9", I swear everything feels faster, even faster than smaller guards. So 78, please do not worry, it's all you need. But for your acceleration, we're going to move on to that. You're going to upgrade that to an 80. And just like I said, speed with ball and acceleration are more important than actual speed when you have the ball in your hands. So having acceleration maxed out is definitely important. And once again, 80 is plenty fast. It feels almost as fast as my 6'1" guard with almost a 99 speed. So I promise you, this is all you need. And after your acceleration, we're going to upgrade your strength to a 70. 70, I promise, is plenty fine. I know you don't get bully, but even without bully, this build just finishes like crazy in the paint. You get contact dunks on everyone. As long as you know at a time your dunk meter, you will be perfectly fine without having bully. But strength, even at a 70, helps you get the stops in the paint against bigger and taller, bigs in the paint and all that. Help them stop them getting just layups right over you. So having a higher strength, even without bully, is definitely important. And your vertical, we're going to upgrade that to an 82. Like I said, we have a 92 driving dunk, which means we get all the contact dunks in the game. But alongside the driving dunk aspect, you also need to upgrade your vertical to an 82. That allows you to get every single contact dunk in the game, because if you have it anything under an 82, if you have it at an 80, you'll be able to get elite contacts off 2, but you won't get elite contacts off 1. And elite contacts off 1, I think, are the best contacts in the game, so you definitely want to have it up to an 82. And for the last thing, you're going to want to max your stamina out to a 92. This will max it out to a 99, and this is our final build here. You get a 92 driving dunk, 86 three-pointer, 87 ball handle, amazing defense, and amazing physicals with a badge spread of 15, 21, 18, and 17. I promise this is the best build in the game. Even if it doesn't look like it right now, once you play on this build, you will never want to play on another build again. But after all that, let me show you guys what you should pick for your takeovers. The first takeover you want to pick is 100% sharp takeover. Sharp takeover you definitely want to have. It makes it way easier to shoot. And once you have it, you'll literally never miss again. You won't lose the game. So that's definitely the first primary takeover you want to have. Now for the secondary takeover, I definitely don't recommend going shot creating takeover, because once you have sharp takeover, you won't miss. You could fade anyway, so you don't really need it. But for the secondary takeover, you can either choose from slashing takeover or lockdown. When I'm on the 1 score, I like picking lockdown take, so even if I give up the ball, I can still get a stop. But when I'm on 2s or 3s, I definitely like going slashing takeover. That way, I can have some fun, dunk on people and all of that. So you go either way. For the video, I'm just gonna pick lockdown takeover, because usually I'm on the 1, so this is the takeover setup I would usually run. And there we have it, our build, the inside out score, the best build in the game. Now, I know this video is longer than most of my videos are, so I'm not going to drag it out longer than it has to be, but I appreciate everyone that watched till this point and supported this video until this point. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to like and sub. It would help me out so much, like I've said multiple times in this video. But if you haven't already and you enjoy the video, make sure you do that. But like I said, without dragging it out too long, I appreciate you guys so much for watching this video and supporting me. But I will see y'all in the next one. It will most likely be in a couple days, so I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see y'all then.